Hello viewers, I welcome you to another segment on Kharis Tutorials. My name is Simeon Grace. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos. Today, I'll be taking us on this beautiful off-shoulder dress with Bustier. And in this tutorial, I'll be using the scuba material and of course, Ankara fabric for the combination. How does it look? So today, I won't be using the breast pad, either the ready-made breast cup or wadding. No, I'll just be using the fabric, which is scuba material, is a stretchy material. And for the measurements we're going to use is the length. Of course, we need the length, we need the under bust measurement, we need the round shoulder measurement, the bust band, the waist, and also we need the hip measurement. And all our bust, band, waist, and hip measurements, I won't be adding 8 inches to it this time around, and I will not be adding any measurement to it. My measurement is what I'm going to divide by 4. It's a stretchy material, and of course, it's going to be fitted, of course. So, we're quickly going to move to the cutting table now to do this lovely dress. Welcome back. And now the first thing I'm going to do is to cut the scuba material. So in this case, like I said, I won't be adding any measurement to it. So we're going to be using the hip measurement to fold and cutting the back first. We have 34 divided by 4. So, and the length is 36. And since it's an off-shoulder dress, so I'm going to subtract 4 inches from the length. So 36 minus 4, we have 32. That is for the length. And also for the folding, we're going to be using 8.5. So from the band measurements to the waist, we have 6 inches, and the waist measurement is 28. So 28 divided by 4 is 7 inches. And also from the waist to the hip is 6 inches, and the hip measurement is 34. So 34 divided by 4 is 8.5. That's what we use in folding. We have 8.5, so I'm going to subtract 1 inch from 8.5, and that is 7.5. Because it's going to be a straight pencil dress. So now, this is our original measurement, and I have the shoulder to be 13. 13 divided by 2 is 6.5. And from the armhole to the shoulder, this is what we have. But in this case, this is where we are going to stop. So I have my armhole, and the neck design for the back, remember, is -4. So the neck design for the back is 7 inches, that's the thickness, 7 inches, and the wideness 10 inches, that's 5. I'll be using 5. So which means from my armhole, I'm going to cut it down to the neck wideness, and from there I'll bring it down to the deepness. Yeah. So now let's bring out the shape from the bust, the band, the waist, and the hip. So I'm going to cut this now before we move to the front. Now we move to the front. I'm going to place this to get the front measurement, and I'll be adding just 1 inch to the front measurement. So first I'm going to bring out this shape. Good. Now moving to the front, I'm going to fold 4 inches. I'm going to fold 4 inches. And the under bust measurement from -4, the under bust measurement is 12. And I'm going to measure 3 inches up. 3 inches upward. I'm going to take 3.5 straight down. 3.5 inches. I'll cut it straight down. Then on the neck, I'll take 3 inches. So from the under bust measurement, I'll get to the nipple point, and from the nipple point, I'll come back to the neck measurement, which is 3 inches. So I'm going to cut what I have here now. This is very thick. Cut. We have the middle and the 2 sides. And the middle now, to bring out the shape of the neck. the neck deepness is 6.5. It's going to be a sweetheart neck, so I have 6.5 here. So here I will have 5.5. So since I sharpened the middle, I'm going to slanting the sides too. Yeah. So this is what we have. Now we move to the sleeve, and I'll be using the Ankara fabric to do that. So the measurement for the sleeve now, remember we need the round shoulder measurement. And the round shoulder measurement is 36. So I'm going to cut out excess material because the sleeve is going to be pleated, and the length is 6 inches. The length of the sleeve is 6 inches, and I'm going to cut out excess material to be pleated, and I'll have double because I'm going to double it. I'm going to double the fabric, so I'll measure 6 inches. This is going to be the wideness. The wideness depends on what you want. I have 20 inches here. That's what I'll be using for the wideness. And the 6 inches, which is the length, is what I'll measure out now. I'll add ½ inch to join, so I have 6.5. That's for the first sleeve, and the second. That's the sleeve. And the base of our dress, which is the front part, we're going to be adding the Ankara fabric to it, and I'll be using 3 inches for that, just the front alone. So I'll be dividing the hip measurement into 2, and that is 17 inches. I'll add my sewing allowance of 1 inch, that's 18, and I have 3 inches. 3 inches is what I need, so I need my sewing allowance. I'll make it 4 inches. So we've come to the end of the cutting. This is how it's going to look like at the base of the dress, just the front alone, and I have the sleeves. I have the sleeves coming in. We've come to the end of our cutting. I hope you do enjoy the class. Thanks for watching Kharis Tutorials. I still remain Simeon Grace. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel or Africa TV. And you can follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. at O Africa TV. You can also follow me on Facebook and on Instagram at Kharis Kreations. Don't forget to leave your comments below. Till I see you next class. Bye.